Hello everyone, my name is Sark and welcome back to another figure news update video. Today we have quite the long one because we have a lot of anime figures that have been announced within the last weekend or so. Mega Hobby Expo 2024 was, I think, over the weekend as of the time of recording this. It was on September 28th, I believe. So they were just shooting out a bunch of different anime announcements or anime figure announcements, and we have quite a bit of tabs going on here. We have at least 7 tabs to go through. So, without further ado, let's get right into them. Starting off with Aniplex and their showcases to see what they have going on. So, the first figure that we have up here is the Marin Kitagawa baby doll version 1/7 scale from My Dress Up Darling. And honestly, this figure is already up on pre-order on various retail sites from Japan and also US retail sites. So if you wanted to get this, I think this is a really nice one. I know this was based off an actual illustration that was created specifically for the, like, not for this figure but for a different type of purpose for it. And just kind of moving along because we have a bunch. I'm very excited about this one. I do have it pre-ordered already. So then we have the non-scale figure of the whole Bochi the Rock gang going on. They're non-scale, so I don't know how big they are. And sort of continuing that, we have the chibi figure ones for each one of these. I think these have already also gone up on pre-order, same as these ones. So the first 3 already are up on pre-order. So if you wanted to get them, I think you could just go and search for them. Now, this one was a quite surprising one. We have a Kaori Miyazono, once again, from Your Lie in April, a 1/7 scale. Quite basic for a 1/7 scale, and it's a Aniplex one, so it might be quite expensive, but it really just depends on how it looks in terms of looks and also coloring and painting and paint job and all that kind of stuff. So quite excited for this one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it. One of my favorite animes, made me cry like a bitch. But then we have a Pekora X Mash Kirillite Nendroid, which is actually really nice. I like this. It's very medieval like. So it's a Nendroid kind of waiting for the approval process, but they already have the sculpt for it. Looks really nice. Quite excited for that, HoloLive fans. Then we have a non-scale figure of Yamani Anna from Too Many Losing Heroines. I don't know about this anime, but it looks nice. If it comes with a chair, that'll be great. Honestly, I like that. Very nice. Then we sort of move along to My Dear Moments, a figures, so 1/7 figure scale of Atri. Still don't know what about this character is at all, so there's a lot of anime that I don't know, so I'm just gonna kind of skip over, but we have an announcement for this one. Looks nice. I like the flowing hair, really nice. Then, of course, we have a couple of the Kimetsu no Yaiba non-scale sitting figures that are available for pre-order at this moment. And just kind of going into the Claynel section, we have the Uma Musume Pretty Derby figures, which is really nice. They're getting a lot of figures, a lot of scale figures, which is awesome. Honestly, not bad for them. They keep getting a lot of attention because of that. So quite excited for these ones. I don't collect them, but for those that are into collecting them, more 1/7 scale figures for you guys. Then we have a 1/7 scale of Jobless Reincarnation Sylphiette lingerie version. Not my cup of tea. Haven't seen the actual season or the anime itself, but for those that are interested in it, it's right there. Then we have the Azure Lane Unicorn Oath Pure White Dream 1/7 scale. Again, a lot of anime figures being announced for this section alone, so just kind of moving on from the Aniplex onto the Kotobukiya section, because they have quite a lot, actually, at least from my understanding. You can see the size of the scroll bar. It's a lot. So we have a 1/7 scale of Saotome, Shino, and Shirayuki Ren nurse versions. I think this is from an illustration, Shino to Ren, or art. Yeah, art by this guy. So again, these are quite nice. They're 1/7 scale. I wonder how much they're going to be. Probably $120 each, 150 maybe. So be on the lookout for that. They have quite nice designs in my opinion. Then moving on to Seeker Cute figuring Snowdrop, looks really nice. I like the dress and the coloration of the pearly blue going on. Very, very interesting. So really nice. Then moving on to surprisingly Victor from Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's quite interesting that they actually took them this long to get Pokemon Sword and Shield figures, especially since we got the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet figures before these guys. So quite interesting. We got a Score Bunny with Victor and all that kind of stuff, and then we have Gloria with Sobble. So no love for my boy for Grookey. So that's not bad. These are okay. They're pretty bland in terms of the actual posing and everything, so probably not going to get them, but they look fine nonetheless. Then moving on to Girls Band Cry, we got a figure of Rupa. Pretty nice, pretty basic, 1/7 scale. I like the guitar. Hopefully that has nice detail. It's very bland in my opinion. I don't know if this is how she actually dresses as the character itself, but it's just pure black clothing, very I'm guessing goth aesthetic in my opinion. But yeah, very nice all nonetheless. And then another one from Kawari Momoka. This one looks nicer in my opinion. I like it. Very, very good. So yeah, very nice. I don't hate it. I think it looks pretty freaking cool. So yeah. Moving on, we have a scale figure of Tamari Mari. Really nice. Pretty nice when they include like two different things. 1/7 scale again. Then Hololive production, we getting into the Hololive with Yusuke Choco version, tentative name currently right now. Looks really nice. I really like the posing of this figure, the tail wrapping around the leg, all that kind of stuff. Sort of like the little, I'm guessing like the patterns on the actual base signifying like the ketchup stuff for Omaraisu and all that kind of stuff that they do. Then on a Subaru version 2, actually. So this is the second one that they're doing for this one. Looks really nice. I like her character design. This looks already good enough. I like the duck with the hat and everything. Then we get into I'm Now Your Sister. I don't know if I should be looking at this, but this looks fine for those of you that are interested in it. If you are, please go seek help. Same with this one. No, I'm kidding. These look fine nonetheless. I think they're pretty fine. I don't really care for either of these. Then we have Let This Grieving Soul Retire, Tino Shade. This is a nice pose, a very nice fighting stance that they have going on here. I like it, so I'm agreeing with this one. I'm like, I like it. I really like it. So, moving on, we got Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters of Figure Sky Strike Ace Kagari. I did not know this was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Figure at first glance when I saw it being announced. This looks really nice and highly detailed, and I'm afraid that it's going to break almost instantly in the box if you ship it over to the US. So if you get it, hopefully these are attachable and not already on the figure when it comes, because I do think these are going to break quite easily. So that's my only concern about this figure. Then we have Megami Device, Asura Aoi Ai figure 1 scale is 1/2 scale, 2/1 scale. I don't know what that means, but looks really nice. Bikini looking nice. The patches on the boobs look nice, I guess. Another one, a 2/1 scale. What is a 2/1 scale figure? Let's see, 2/1 scale figure. Let's see. So, what is a 2/1 scale? It's around. How big is it? Whatever. What? Oh, so that just means it's twice the size what the figure is supposed to be. So if I'm guessing this is a 1/7 scale, this is going to be like a 1.3 scale, I guess. I don't know. But it looks really nice. This one looks nice. I might actually be getting both of these depending on how much they are already. So sort of another one, Fantasy Star Online 1/6 scale of Gene's Summer Vacation version. This one looks nice. All of these three look nice. This one specifically because of the butt. That's a very nice sculpted butt. Then we got Pretty Derby once again, another figure. Not just Aniplex going in, but also Kotobukiya. Makes sense. Another one from Unicorn Overlord. Very nice flowing figure. It looks like Zelda, honestly. My apologies. I'm dying over here. Then we have another Unicorn Overlord figure. And I think another one over here. No, never mind. These look really nice. Very nice outfits that they got going on. Their weapons also look really cool. I like the cross over here. Pretty nice. Looks like bricks. Then we have a 1/8 scale of Legends of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. Elaine Auclair. Pretty nice. I have no issue with it whatsoever. And then Metaphor Re Fantasio Gallica going on over here. It looks like a fairy. I like it. It's a quite nice, interesting figure they got going on. I wonder if it's going to lean. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Then we get into Haikyuu. Haikyuu, yeah. Haikyuu. Oikawa Turu. Looks nice. I've seen a couple of these ones out and about in terms of like the similarities to it. Then we got Gekko Jaban Mononoke movie version. Looks nice, very detailed and going all that. And Yakuza, we got a 1/6 scale Yakuza member, Kiryu Kasuma. Very nice, love it. And then a couple of announcements that they got going on, and no prototypes yet. A lot to go over. And this one was actually very interesting because they're doing a portrait of pirates. I think another one is doing this as well. They're doing portrait of pirates with Nami as well. They announced it's a 1/4 scale, so do expect a 1/4 scale figure soon for portrait of pirates Nami. So that is all from Kotobukiya, at least from my understanding. If there is something I missed, I do apologize. But sort of moving on to the next section, which I do want to cover, is the KDcolle Harakawa Collection Golden Air Alice section. Wait, is this something I already went over? Maybe? Oh no. These are new, but also a couple of old ones that we've already taken a look at in the past, I believe. A lot of these are from Ami, so KDcolle. I'm pretty sure we saw this one from Spice and Wolf. This one was, I don't think, painted, but I think it's on pre-order now, so it might be available for you to order. I'm not entirely sure. This is nice, the Fate Grand Order one, and also the Konosuba, an explosion on this wonderful world, the side series with Megumi. Really nice, all together, in my opinion. Pretty cool. Non-scale, so probably closer to a price figure size. Then we have Axel World 15th Anniversary Wedding Version. A lot of people are a little bit disappointed about this one because the dress looks a little bit too bland. There's a lot of detail in the dress, but it being transparent kind of loses that whole like idea of it having detail or any detail whatsoever. So yeah. Then we have going on the next one from Overlord, the Overlord series. This is the 10th anniversary the Sobin version. This one is actually on my radar. I have the 10th anniversary Albedo on pre-order, and I was thinking of getting the Altier one as well, and maybe this one, but I'm not entirely sure as of yet. I like it though, it looks nice. Then we have Sunshine in the Mirror. That looks nice. I don't know what it is, but it looks nice. Moving on, Fate Grand Order. Very nice. Looks good. 1/7 scale. Then a 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. I am not familiar with this one, but it looks good nonetheless. A lot of these prototypes look great. Then a couple of announcements, of course, as well. Another Altier figure, or Risa figure, which is not surprising. And a couple of Ami showcases from Azure Lane, or in Blue Archive as well. I don't know what this is, but it looks okay. Another one from Azure Lane. This one looks nice. Wasn't my radar. Probably not going to get it though. Aiko figure. Another artist illustration figure. Blue Archive. And high school DXD. Oh, this one. I saw this one. This one might be something I actually get. It's a Racing Queen version of Ria's Gremory, and I actually quite like it. So I'm hoping that it looks good painted. If not, I might pass on it. Now, this one, a Lane, a 1.35 scale of this figure itself. Looks nice. I don't know how it will look after it actually, like, gets painted, but am very much interested in this one. I saw it. It looks nice. Might get it. Might not get it. Who knows? At this point, I don't even know. Then this one, the Looking Up to Magical Girls, or yeah, it's something like that. This is a very like sexualized anime of magical girls, which I don't have an issue with, but it has some questionable stuff in my opinion. But moving on to Alter. I think they had a lot of announcements and a lot of showcases and a lot of really good figures that we can take a look at. So let's start from the bottom with some of the announcements and all that kind of stuff. So here we have a Boa Hancock Portrait of Pirates figure coming up. If it's anything similar to this, might cop in my opinion. I like it. Then we have a Fate Grand Order of Senji Muramasa, or Figure Saber. And it looks nice. I like the fire in the background. It looks pretty freaking good. Then we got a couple of announcements of Azure Lane, the Formidable Timeless Classics version. Looks nice. Again, a lot of Azure Lane figures getting announcements. Very nice. This one is insanely valuable. If it's anything like this, it's going to be insane. More Azure Lane figures. At this point, I might have to start collecting Azure Lane figures, my guys. Don't get me wrong, because there's a lot of really good ones. Now we got a couple of artist projects, which is really nice. Matcha seems to be the artist for all of these, which look great. If they're able to capture all of this detail in the actual figures, that's awesome. Now, here's where we get into the meat and potatoes of things. We got a couple of announcements of the Nikkei girls from Alter, and they're if I'm correct, they're 1/7 scale figures. Correct me if I'm wrong though. But Alter is making a Soda Twinkling Bunny version, which is amazing. Surprisingly, we don't have a Soda of her own made outfit yet, but I'll take this one. Same for Privity, which is in her Unkind made outfit. Again, very interesting that they decided to go with these two instead of their original outfits, but I have no issue whatsoever. They do look better in these outfits, respectively. Now, we have a Tia and Naga figure also announced, so I'm quite excited to see how these look. If they're 1/8 scale, I might pass on them, depending on how they look and their price as well, because I'm already in the ballpark of getting the 1/7 scale figure lines, or like sized figures of Nikkei. So if these are 1/8 scale, that's gonna kind of suck in my opinion. But again, we have Pretty Derby figures announcements as well. Another artist project, which is really nice. This looks amazing in my opinion. So this amount of detail is awesome. It just matters the price. Then we have a Nerberal Gamma figure. Looks really nice. A 1/8 scale. Kind of sucks. A lot of them are 1/7. So again, if these end up being 1/8 scale, I'm gonna have to pass on them, unfortunately. Maybe. Do not hold me to that. Then we have another Overlord figure solution, Epsilon. Looks nice. Again, 1/8 scale kind of sucks. They're just smaller for, in my opinion, no reason. Then we get to the 1/7 scales, the Fate Grand Order, and also another an Arknights figure with these 4 gals, or six gals, pretty much. Don't know if these 3 are going to be included, but these 3 already have like models going on, so it depends on how they all look all together. Now we have a figure of Dusk from Arknights. Looks really nice. Very nice looking Dragon Girl over here. And also more Blue Archive Bunny Girl Toki right here as well. Some of these pictures are not the greatest. Another Toki figure, but in her regular outfit from Blue Archive. Now, this one is the one that I'm actually interested in the most, because it is a 1/7 scale. This is going to be an insanely big figure, in my opinion. So this is going to be expensive. This is going to be big. This is going to be insanely awesome because this is something that I did not expect them to do, especially with the if they get the mesh so accurate to the where it looks really nice, that's going to be great. So a figure of Blank and Noir from Goddess of Victory, Nikkei. Very excited for these. Do expect a lot of Nikkei figure reviews, especially stuff like this. It's a 1/7 scale, so it's going to go perfect in the sizing. Then this one as well, the Toxic Rabbit Viper version. It's already on pre-order. It looks really nice. So if these look anything like this, then that's awesome. And again, once again, if these are 1/7 scale, I'm getting each and every single one of them, no matter what. So again, very excited for all of these. And more Azure Lane figures. Another Azure Lane figure. This one caught my eye. The Dark Dragon Brilliant Beach version. This looks amazing, and this might actually be my first Azure Lane figure. Not gonna lie, like legit. And of course, this one, impeccable. It's impeccable. And of course, New Jersey. There's a lot of weird names. A sort of still of Musashi. Iron's Blood Dragon Maid version. This one looks nice. I like it. I just don't know if it's going to look that good afterwards. Now, this one specifically, I'm kind of skipping into this one right away. So the Bremerton Daikumakura version. This one was in a 1/4 scale recently that just released. So for those that missed out on that, because it is completely sold out in pretty much every single place, unless you want to pay like $400 to actually get it. This one is going to be your alternative. It's going to be a slightly smaller at a 1/7 scale, but it might be also cheaper as well. So I would suggest getting it. I'm definitely gonna. Not gonna lie. And then this one, the Parzival figure looks really nice nonetheless. And then again, a lot of Azure Lane figures look amazing, absolutely amazing. So alter whatever you're doing, keep doing it because these are amazing. Then we have a Yuru Camp figure. Looks nice. I like the bike. I like her pose and everything. Very relaxed all together. Idol Master figures. That's pretty much all from Alter. Very strong start with Alter. I like that. Very, very nice. So now moving on to Amakuni. This one was the first thing that caught my eye. So this is I don't know if it's a 1/7 scale, it might be a 1/8 scale of Asuka Langley and Maki Mari figure, and it looks absolutely amazing. It's an illustration. I believe this is from an illustration. I'm not entirely sure. But it is from Rebuild of Evangelion, of course, because of the white outfits, and of course, because of Mari. Honestly, quite excited for this one. Quite wondering how much this is going to be because I don't have that many Evangelion figures, especially surprisingly because I love the series itself. So it's quite rare that I actually don't have that many. But very excited for this one. Maybe I might be getting it, might not, depending on what the price is. Then we have this one, Sarah from Mignon. This looks really nice. Another artist-inspired figure. Looks amazing. If depending on how much it is, might have to get. Then this one, Goddess of Victory Nikkei. There's a lot of Goddess of Victory Nikkei figures that are coming out. And this one from Alice Sweet Home version. Again, if it's a 1/7 scale, I'm definitely getting it. It looks really nice. I like her outfit. Absolutely beautiful. Then again, we have a Pirate's Heart masked version. It looks very much like Marnie from Hololive. It's very much inspired by that. So looks really nice. If it looks like this with the entire background and everything, that's going to be just perfect in my opinion. And then of course we have a Folkwang Moist Rabbit version where she is just sweating in that outfit. I wonder how they're going to capture that. So very excited for both of these. And then the last one right here. This one is an interesting one. This is Viper Shine of Love. Very interesting. I wonder if they're going to get the actual swing in the actual figure. So if they do that, I wonder how that's going to happen. So very excited for all of these. Now this one, another one, Fukai Ryosuke Anego-chan. This one looks really, really nice. If I can get a picture of it. There you go. This one looks really, really nice. I might have to get it no matter what. Oh god, did I break the thing? Please tell me I didn't break it. Okay, great. Okay, so I didn't break it. So this looks really nice. I might have to get it. This one right here, Fukai Ryosuke, again, once again, might have to get both of these from you just to also support you, because I'm pretty sure some of the figure sales actually go to the artist. So I like the taste. And this is my pure type of taste in terms of art and all that kind of stuff. So then we moving to Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. This one is a very interesting one. Toru is not necessarily the one to get that sort of like sexualized in terms of the actual series. Well, kind of. It's mostly Lukoa, so it's quite interesting to actually see her in something like a cow pattern swimsuit. That's just me though. Then we have Fantasy Star Online figures. Now this one right here, Idola Fantasy Star Saga. Really nice figure with the ice cream and the swimsuit and everything. Might be interested in actually getting it. Then Yu-Gi-Oh fans, we actually get two different ones. We have one for Aki from Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, and those are 5Ds right there. And then of course we have Jack Atlas and the Red Dragon Archified Arcfiend, and of course Blue Archive figures, because why not? This one is already on sale. Overlord Gamma Sobin Bunny with the tiny one right on the side. So again, a bunch of different figures that are already up in pre-order, so just go ahead and get those. So that's pretty much enough for Amakuni. Moving on from Amakuni into... Oh wait, this is the Kadokawa. I already looked at this one. So into Megahouse. Megahouse also got a lot of announcements for this Mega Hobby Expo. So starting off with Mobile Suit Gundam, we got Christina McKenzie. Looks really nice. Quite a basic pose, just her sort of like stretching, I'm guessing. So I have no issue with that whatsoever. Well, I could have done that the entire time. Then we have Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Orihime. Looks really nice. I am not entirely sure how much I like it in terms of like the actual pose and everything, but it looks nice nonetheless. I don't really have an issue with it. Then moving on to Jujutsu Kaisen. Surprisingly, not that many Jujutsu Kaisen figures. We have the high school version of Satoru Gojo with an umbrella. I like it. It looks really nice, pretty basic. It would have been nice if it was like just him using his infinity, even though that wasn't really the case at that point. So before the whole Toji situation, this was what he used to do, use just a regular umbrella. And then, of course, we have Geto as well, sort of like in the aftermath of the rain, which they look really nice. I think they would go well together if you have this one probably on a high pedestal and then this one sort of to the side, so they are kind of like complementing each other in terms of the height differences. Would be really nice to see that. Then we have the 2.5 dimension Seduction, Ririsa True Angel. Looks nice, pretty basic in my opinion. It's already available for pre-order, so for those that actually want to get it, you can get it. Same for the Mobile Gundam Suit Seed Freedom, the Lacus Klein pilot suit version. Looks really nice. Again, not my cup of tea, but if you are a Mobile Suit Gundam fan, I would suggest getting it if you want. You don't have to, of course, but again, just a suggestion. Then Blue Archive. This, I know I say this for a lot of figures. This one might actually be my first Blue Archive figure. I really like the outfit of, or the character of Lucria Ichinose Asuna. I'm guessing that's what her name is. Hopefully it is. If not, I butchered it completely, and I'm sorry, Blue Archive fans. But yeah, I really like it. It looks really nice. Quite simple in terms of the pose and everything. I've been on the lookout for like any good figures of this one, but I really like the squish of the boobs. That's what's really getting me, in my opinion. But yeah. Wait, was that it? Was that really it? No, that was not it. There was more. I was going to say, there's an Idol Master as well. Looks really nice. I don't have an issue with it. It looks kind of bland though, but it looks to have a lot of detail. Really excited. Kind of hoping to see it looks better with color. Then we have a Hell's Paradise, a Yamada and Gabimaru figure all together, which might be quite a lot of money, probably in the 300 range, depending on how big it is. But it looks nice. Sort of like both of them ready to fight, sort of covering each other's back. Really nice. I like it. Very good team-up team in the actual series. So I have no issue with it. Then we have Code Geass. Kalin Sokai Senyu version. Looks nice. I like how she's putting her clothes and shoes and everything else besides her regular dress on the hanger on there. So really nice. Again, want to see it painted before I get my final conclusion for it. Then there's a couple of different ones. There is a Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side Dimensions. There's a Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. This is detailed to hell, and I'm actually quite excited for this one. This looks amazing. This looks beautiful. Again, might be a lot of money. So Yu-Gi-Oh fans, I know you guys got money because you guys play the game, so you might want to get this and get your hands on it. Just letting you know. Then, of course, we have probably my first Yu-Gi-Oh figure as well. I have been a secret fan of Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm kidding. I'm not a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, but I like this figure. I like the pose and everything from Dark Magician, Silent Magician. I don't know the difference between the two. What is the difference? Someone tell me in the comments. But yeah, looks nice. Then we have another one from Antique Gear Golem. Looks cool. Not as cool as the other ones, in my opinion. This one, the Chaos Max Dragon, looks amazing. But yeah, then we have a Chronicle Elemental Hero Flame Wingman and Yubel. Looks amazing. Looks good. All of these Yu-Gi-Oh figures look absolutely gorgeous. Then we have some sort of like the Go figures for the actual Naruto franchise with Sakura and Sasuke. They look okay. I think Naruto is already up in pre-order in various sites already. Then I'm Now Your Sister, another figure, palm size. I think these are going to be like the really tiny ones. Who knows? And then Gushing Over Magical Girls right here. This one specifically looks okay. Again, I have no issue with it. It's just the character ages. That's an issue in my opinion. I don't know. I have no issue with it. You can enjoy what you enjoy. It's definitely not my cup of tea for me specifically. But then we have Dan palm size again. It looks nice. You can tell how big it is with the actual books in the background. Another palm size with Rukia from Bleach and also from Mayukana Punch. Kind of weird not seeing the actual face on it. Another Naruto figure from the Gem series. So they're going to be palm size, so you can definitely tell they're going to be quite small. And then palm size for these Yuru Camp Season 3 figures as well. Here's the one. Here is the 1/4 scale announcement for Nami. So this is definitely going to be one of my first big Nami figures that I get. It's going to be a swimsuit version. Their Megahouse or Portrait of Pirate figures are already expensive. This is definitely for the 25th anniversary, so I'm expecting this figure to be like in the upper $300 range. Just letting you guys know. Because like the 1/7 scale figures are already like $150, which is a lot more than what they actually should be. Or they're like 1/8 scale. They're not really that big, so they're like in the 1/8 scale. So in the 1/4 scale, 42 centimeters, that's going to be an insane amount of money. This is a B style, so you're gonna know this is gonna be expensive. It's probably gonna be just as expensive as the Chun-Li figure that is coming out next year as well. So a lot of these releases, do expect them for the next year. We got a couple of lookup figures from One Piece and Naruto and JJK, same as My Hero, Haikyuu, and Blue Lock. The Elusive Samurai. This is a nice, good-looking series that looks nice, and Gintama as well. And also look up for all the Dan figures, Haikyuu, and we're getting a surprising one, Dragon Ball Daima. So we're probably gonna get a Goku smiling and a Vegeta frowning, which is gonna be really cute. I like the designs already, so I'm quite excited for this one. So quite excited nonetheless, and also more My Hero stuff. Then desktop army figures with the 2B, kind of like Chibi 2B with a really big Pud guy as well. We got desktop army, these chicks right here, this one as well. A lot of desktop army stuff, and then of course like Megatoon stuff. A lot of things going on. Portrait of Pirates, the Monkey D. Luffy Gear 5. This looks amazing. Now, no one, I don't know if this is going to be like an actual figure going on or if it has already become a figure. And then, of course, we got a Gem series Kakashi, and it's pretty much the exact same figure right here, up here that I showed right here. So it's that figure, just bigger. So yeah. Now for the last section, we got Quesq. This is where we actually get into the territory of big boobage. So starting off with the 1/7 scale from Neko artist, looks really nice. I like it. Don't see myself getting it, but it looks really nice nonetheless. Now this one, I do have it up on pre-order. It's already available for pre-order in various retail sites from Valkyria Chronicles 4. Now, it's surprising because I have looked a little bit into the history of this, and it has gotten a lot of figures in the past, but it's not really the most popular series, or it's interesting that they're still doing stuff for this series specifically, but there is demand for it, so it makes sense that they're actually doing it. Strike the Blood figure, 1/7 scale, looks nice, chained up right there, okay. Then this one, I don't know what this is. I'm not going to try to read that, I'm sorry. Blue Archive 1/7 scale Hinata looks awesome. That's a guy. That's another guy. How many more are there? There's a lot more for sure, isn't there? No, that's all actually. Okay, well, Quesq wasn't there for that long, I guess. But again, this one is pretty much the one that people wanted to see. It looks nice. I'm quite excited for it to actually come over next year. I think in May. I think that was the release date. I'm not entirely sure, but that is pretty much everything that we can look at for the Mega Hobby 2024 Expo. I like it. I think there were a bunch of good announcements. Now, there are a couple more announcements that are not necessarily here, that are more so, I think, Rebel Tech and all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to cover that in a different video. So, quite excited for that. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about all of these figures coming out. Are you going to splurge your wallet all over them? Because I definitely am for a lot of them. So, yeah, that's all the time I have for you guys today. So, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.